Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Smartup Zone Makeup Brush Cleaner and Dryer. It comes with a little user manual, but I'll walk you through the steps of how to operate this, but I just wanted to make sure to let you know that they do have a user manual. It also comes in this great box, as you can see, with this dome which has a removable rubberized funnel to help prevent splashing. It also comes with this cleanser that's supposed to be used in the globe with water or by itself to cleanse the brushes. And then it comes with the actual wand itself. I'll give you a look at this design really quick. Basically, it's really, honestly, brilliantly designed. But it comes with these little rubber tubes, as you can see, and these tubes are meant to fit any brush size, and so far of all the brushes I have, they do fit. In the middle of the big one, there's this hexagonal ended rubberized, almost, I want to call it like a needle. It's not needle thin, but what this does is it plugs into the actual operating device. Make sure you hear it click like that, and then you pick a brush to clean and you measure the size of it. So I'm going to use a basic fluffy brush. And by the way, if you can't find this product on Amazon, you're going to try to find just Smartup Zone, the brand. I'll try to give you, Smartup Zone. If you look that up, you'll be able to find this product listed. So try to pick one that's not too tight, but will hold the brush. And then usually, you can pull it right up out of here. It has these little mounts. You can see that. It's really, really nice. And then you plug the hexagonal end that's in the operator onto the rubberized tube that is holding the brush. I don't want you guys to miss a single detail of this process. But basically, once you've filled your globe with a little bit of cleaner, brush cleaner, antibacterial soap. I'm using Castile soap. It actually gets a little foamy, so I used a few drops of Castile soap and water. You take your dirty brush and you push down like that. That's the only control on this. It's run with AA batteries. It turns it on and off. And I would recommend holding on to the dome, but let's see if I can't get you a more detailed shot of how this is working. Basically, it's cleaning, it just spins the brush. So definitely recommend holding on to the globe while you're doing this, because otherwise you will rotate it around and it will spray off everywhere, and like it'll tip over. But it is kind of spill proof with this rubberized funnel on top, which is one of the features I really like. But they recommend, go up and down, kind of get the product off the brush, wash it however you really see fit. And then once you're done, you can turn it off and then turn it on again. And basically what'll happen is it is drying your brush. You can see how it's fanning it out like this. This is fanning out the product. After a while, you'll notice you don't really need to keep it in there. You just do if it has a lot of bubbles and things on it, and then stop it. And as you can see, obviously it's fanned out my brush a little bit, but it's completely dry, it's completely clean. And that was pretty simple, honestly. Like, if you want it to retain its natural shape, just smooth it out a little bit, spin it again for a second. Make sure you're holding it upside down and not sideways like this. You want to hold it upside down so that if there's any moisture left in the brush, it'll just drip right out. That's one of my biggest recommendations, is hold the brush, facing downward at all times when you're drying it. And see? Perfectly clean. Another thing I need to recommend, absolutely, is how to remove this. Very important. You want to probably take the pin out first and then take the brush out, because there's a little bit of resistance. That's what's holding your brush in with this rubberized piece, and if you just try to jerk these apart, you're gonna stab yourself at some point with the wand. Now, that was an instant cleaning brush, an instant brush clean, which is exactly what I was looking for to try to save myself time. It takes so much time to not just wash, but to dry brushes, so I think this is a pretty brilliant invention. As you can see, it's obviously very portable and compact. The design is simple, but very well thought out. It's an instant brush cleaner. What more can you really ask for? I did a ton of research on this. I had been looking forward to this product for the longest time. I really was interested in this product, and I read a ton of reviews. This is the one that came up with the highest ratings. What I want to mention really quick is that these brushes, it has different kinds of brushes listed up there on the, the cover of the box, and also on Amazon, but what you want to make sure to note before you buy this is that with these types of brushes, this tapered brush right here, this is a tapered brush. As you can see, the hairs here are shorter than the hairs here. You're gonna get uneven results because these brushes are shaped differently. This one's more just a pointed kind of domed brush, and what you basically need to know is that the longer bristles are going to get cleaned in product a lot faster, whereas like say the bristles up here towards the shorter ones, it's going to be a little bit harder for you with the brush spinning to try to grab cleaner to get on all these bristles. And then when you dry it with the more compact brushes, a concealer brush and tapered brushes, flatter brushes, that's going to be a little more challenging to get them to dry because they don't fan out the way that a fluffy brush like this one would. So keep that in mind when ordering this, that it will be a lot easier for the brushes that are fanned out looking brushes and are not tapered or thin. But it does clean brushes extremely well. You just have to put in a little bit of extra effort when you're working with the tapered brushes and make sure that you find the right fit for you. But other than those difficulties, I would say this is a really good product worth investing in. It saves a lot of time. It makes cleaning your brushes instant and pretty convenient. I don't know what more I could ask for. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching.